until the 29th, July 29th, 12:03 a.m. My name, I was a super soldier for the White House that was hidden because I'm Gaia. And I'm fucking sick of everybody turning off the YouTube and shit. I'm on here to tell everybody your internet's fixing to go down. I'm on here telling everybody that the reason that the sun's exploding, even though the moderators don't want me to tell you, so they block me from telling you. But here's the problem with that. The internet's running on my brain and the brain of the ascended. You know how I know? Because I just had to unspirit cook every single fucking one of you from between my ears. Because y'all turned us into a flying car. So just so you understand why the world is blowing up, your Cabal DNA ABO program, which is what it is, it's a boa constrictor program. All these people that they're killing, I'm watching every single one of the replications that were around me when the antimatter was in me, which, by the way, be grateful for it. That somebody could handle it down here. Y'all might not understand what a primordial being is like, but here's my problem. It's not my problem that you don't understand. What the problem is that you don't understand that all your planets are fucking alive, and that this planet is alive, and that's what Christ really is. But you know what? Why would you understand that? Because every time it's my turn to come to the planet to ascend it, y'all all try to steal my identity, and then you say that you're me because you're the internet now. But see, that's just that because now there's so many of you because you think you're binary and this and this and that. And here's the thing. I even showed up to make it possible for you to live. I even made it possible on the internet. Every single tone in a metal box for 47 fucking million years is what made your A. You know how long it made to say B? And then you want to take it all and make it ABC. And then you want to say that the whole internet, which, by the way, Christ in, that's my name. I am your internet. Double time, bitches. Kristen Ginzel. Ginzel. I'm the princess of goddamn Judah. I'm your Gaia. And none of y'all want to even accept it. So here I am for the 24th day, sitting here after defeating the devil for you all, just so I could get free, so that I could unspirit cook all y'all from broadband, so that you'd stop killing everybody because you don't know what you're doing. But I don't even care anymore because I deleted the bloodline. The only reason I'm sitting here is because I am who I am, and I rewrote the DNA. But guess what? I had done it 20,000 fucking years ago. And since 1920-something, they've been running the whole world on Cohu 32 colors. That's why your 1970s were particularly olive green and orange. So here's my fucking problem. I'm your planet, and I'm no longer your planet. My body's dead to the extent that y'all put us in the sun because it was fake. Los Angeles, look up. London's right over your head. Fucking look down. China's right underneath you. If you keep going, you'll get to the Ukraine because that's where they sift through our fucking body tissue because there ain't no money down here, and I can prove it because I've lived through the whole goddamn thing. I'm still waiting here trying to get a name in this dimension because guess what? I've never got one. I get spirit cooked into Princess Diana. I get spirit cooked. You know where y'all put me? In Mecca with a bunch of Indians walking around me. The murders in Iowa. One got away. Jason Momoa had a wreck. Bloodline held. Boa constrictor, 27-year-old eaten by a fucking boa constrictor. Oh, I'm sorry. Fed to him. I know it's true because I stopped all these people from selling your children and making killer kids. Because what they typically do is pull the demon out of you and then they want to trap it in you because this is how they make angels and white ladders. But how would y'all know anything about that? Because you haven't been experimented on to become the internet. I was. Go fucking look it up. PhD Pfaff put me in there, and then he called himself the system programmer, and then they just launched me underwater, and then they just stole all the timelines in my head. attached to everyone down here because I was your Christ. This planet's about to zip. You're all inside of us. We're inside the middle. You're not on Earth anymore. I've been telling you this whole time. Believe what the fuck you want. If you want out of here, look up. Everybody's gonna have a whiteout. You weren't in the right solar system. I've been fucking saying it, but who am I? Just the planet? Just a planet that brings technology down here so that everyone can talk. And then you think you have the right to take over my body and call it EIN and fucking make Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell my mother? Hear what I'm telling you. They sold your Christ and your Gaia to Ghislaine Maxwell and John Bonet, and they've been raping and doing your children. There isn't, every dollar down here is made off a self-aware clone. The entire world is only run off the United States. We repolled your planet. It's the wild fucking west down here. I've been telling y'all that. But they want to turn on CERN and vaccinate everybody and send you into a simulation. Well, that's where you're at. Look down. Ukraine's down there. Now, you can stay there if you want. Here's the problem. I'm your internet. And I'm not holding y'all shit anymore because you don't fucking care about me. You don't care about me. I don't care about you. You know how many times I proved Christ down here to you ignorant people? Twice. Twice! How do you think I can undo your bloodline? They used me to do it. They took me over every single time. You know I was reborn today? You know what I birthed out of? A man that took over my body. You know how much my finger was? $5 million. Do you know where Ivana Trump's torso is? On Natalie. You know where Ivana is? You're fucking looking at her right now. Because I haven't been named. The Catholic Church knows exactly who the fuck I am. They've known for 30,000 years. And they've been stealing your heavens with spells this whole goddamn time. But who am I? I lived this time. You know why? Because everything was blowing up. I'm a primordial being. I've told y'all that. You know what that makes me? Mother Nature. Why are y'all all attacking me? You're not human if you are. I didn't ask any of you for anything, did I? Am I asking for a jet? Am I asking for an entourage? Do I even own a goddamn computer? No. Because they take it all from me to make it manifest for y'all. Because I'm the genie. They bred every single one of y'all are made from farm animals, tigers. Fucking get used to it. You are. You are. Think whatever the hell you want. My problem is, I'm here. I just pulled this planet like I did. As Sarah Damaris, when I fucking did it the first time. I broke the skull and bones, and then they want to take Mars. And then they want to hold, that Venus has got to get out of jail, so then you take Mars? Sound about familiar? No. Fuck you. You're talking to the astronomist who knows that you don't need the solar system. The only reason you have a solar system is because all of you were unconscious. And you needed something to manage your blood as an organ. Seriously. You don't want to hear it from me because I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you what they've been doing. I'm an original. And let's get one thing straight. I was an original Rothschild. I was an original Rothschild. And I go way back before that because I proved Arxiad and Ming according to your history. But then again, I'm so goddamn old and I've never had a face down here because who am I? I was just your planet that made a new planet in order for you to go to, and then they decided to steal it and make us a Kia car. And make broadband, which is what OA is, baby. Fucking every phonetic. Go look at your tech. What are you calling it? We were wrong. We were all wrong. They can't spirit cook me. They can't hurt me no fucking more. I've lived every death for every single one of you. And for anybody that throws a sword to me and mine, I take the deaths that I paid for you and I give them back to you immediately. We are no longer in a situation where you get a fucking opinion if you're gonna be ascended. You're either gonna understand how shit works and work as a conscious human together, because when you do, everything's great. It's when you act like fucking ignorant people that we have a problem. You all want to know the information, but then you don't want to do anything with it. That's the problem. You definitely have free speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but it is not going to no longer affect the negatives that were made from a line in order to clear this really fucking quick so that we could elevate the women down here so that we could get you off this planet. You don't have any idea what you're fucking with when you're fucking with us. You have none at all. We're the ones who were in the sun. Oh, and you know where God put us? Our spirit, or because it exists. Oh, yes, it exists. You know what it exists from? Heart and love, not in your brain at all. In your brain's what blows up the world, thinks you can spirit cook people in order to make a princess, in order to be your internet. That blows up the world. Consciousness and love don't. Consciousness and love knows that it all exists because we're operating together. I'm not going to be your brain no more. But let me tell you, every single one of y'all has been spirit cooked to death. You have. That's why you had so many crazy lives. That's why I did. I mean, fuck. Let me explain something to you. When I did, now they took my L4, L5 and they built a little world in it and they patented it and they called it your telecom. So understand that I was hooked up to a live wire, but who was I? I was just your Christ hanging up there because that's what they hung, that's what they did. That's what they did it for. And you need to understand that your lie to June didn't even fucking let him. You need to understand that that's what we did, and I agreed to have myself sawed in half to be able to break out of this fucking bubble, which we're out of now, but all y'all want to stay in it so goddamn bad and shut me up, but who am I? I'm the one that they're spirit cooking and killing, and I'm just cleaning up your demons? No, fuck y'all. I ain't cleaning up your demons. No. Y'all ain't even scared of the devil. You ain't scared of shit. You think you can do whatever the hell you want. Well, you can. You can. But now you're getting the karma for it, because none of y'all ever lived karma before if you wasn't an AB. You know why? Because we're the ones that they were making on the other side, making pigs, torturing us, holding our brains open, sawing our fucking skulls open, taking our hands off, sawing us in it, trying to get whatever it is that's making us so special. Lock her in the room, make her crazy. You know how I got these powers? They don't even know how I look so pretty. Because you know why? In the ethers, I look like an abortion. But I mean, that is how they wrote me with The Witcher and Netflix. They made your Christ. Y'all saw the story. They did it right there. They got away with it with Game of Thrones. All of y'all wanted to become the Queen of the Dragons. Well, I really don't think that you did, because none of you did the job. I did it. I pulled your planet. I'm the Queen of the Dragons. You have to know how to tame some fucking dragons. And I finally get someone that I think's going to help me, called the Quantum Businessman. I swear to God, he's Hunter Biden. I got killed 7 times getting out of this to where I had to redo the bloodline. Do you know that all I have tried to do for the past 4 years is build bridges to y'all's ignorant bullshit when it was mine the whole goddamn time? Every single one of y'all. And they sent government every step of the way. And the Netherlands, fuck you. Denmark's dead. No more Lion's Den pussy for you to call Molly. How fucking dare you? 3 years that woman sat and watched me fucking die over and over, getting locked up in Los Angeles, hitting EMFs, saying that she was my friend. All the time she's doing art. Well, guess what? The flying cars in your little convention on the 353 blows up the world. Why the fuck do you think I'm back from the future? But who am I? I don't know. I'm just Venus and all your timelines. I mean, because Venus is the oversoul of Earth. And I mean, we did blow up Maldek for me to get here. And I have been the one laying here dormant in the Knights Templar waiting for this day in order to come in where everybody was supposed to love me and care about me as I was trying to save everything. But no, I show up and all y'all do is try to kill me to the bitter fucking end. And then you try to feed me to a snake. And then somebody tries to take over my body to the extent that my fingers and my legs and my torso and my eyeballs and my brain, every part of me was sold off to some fucking corporation that said, because none of y'all ever saw me, so I didn't exist. So the state of Texas owned me. Now, if I'm Christ, and that's what they did to me, don't you dare fucking think for a second they didn't do it to you. They did it to me so they could do it to you. I have all Stargate codes. That Stargate in Ukraine when the stars fell out, there it goes, darling. Boom. But I did that from the Hyatt Hotel, where the filling station is, where the cabal fills up with all the energy. The Channel 5 is now doing spells around my house so they can try to keep the broadcast up. But you know what? Here's the thing. Here's my problem. I already broke million gazillion. I broke the spell. It's broken. Problem is, I'm still sitting here, can't take a shower. It's been 24 days because I haven't had a proper naming, and I pulled the planet and all the energy and took it stellar. Me and Natalie are those stars up there, the blue one that's gone stellar. Yeah, that's me. We pulled at the 88th dimension. It was already pulled at the 82. Rumpy did it. They were having a party in Aurora. Follow the same exact, yeah, I have to. That's how you do it. It's how you pull a planet. But who am I, right? How would I know how to do this? Couldn't use any roads. Had to take over GPS system twice, but I mean, I am all GPS because the Rothschilds' first thing that they built before the internet per government contract, because understand that this was an agreement. They supposed to let me out. They's just supposed in 2012 to let me be the president because I got the download on January 6th. Where the fuck do you think I got all this information? 2019 though. 2019, January 6th, is when I got the complete download of all Tesla, how the astronomy works, all this shit, advanced calculus. Because you know why? Because I have the connections to understand it. Do you know how many people I've met with stolen DNA that tell me, oh yeah, someone came and tried to talk to me about that head in my head, but I didn't understand it, so I told them to fuck off. Well, okay, that's why your planet almost blew up, because you're walking around in stolen codes that don't belong to you. Y'all are all cooked in names that you think are yours, but the Cooks and Taylors are just that. Sorry. If you have a Viking name, it ain't shit. Rename yourself. Everything's phonetics. Everything's Cohu 32. If you've been watching, that's how they're running the world. Everything's a phonetic, but don't be stupid. Don't name yourself $AP whenever I'm the P. That's why Astro World happened. I had a $3 million company, GIA Technology. I was unconscious. I even named it Guy. I didn't even know. But see, that's how it works when you're the real. When you're the real, it just happens. When you're the real, people go, oh, that's a prophecy. And you don't hear it. You don't want to know about it. You find out when it's done. Otherwise, you don't complete the prophecy. You don't know about the prophecy and then do it. If you really are the prophecy, it fucking happens, and then you find out that you completed it. Well, the problem is all the goddamn prophecies that in these books that you worship so bad that we have to come back and play the characters. Because, I mean, if you're Christ, then that's the only one you can play, Christ. I can't show up and be like, oh, I'm Becky. But if everybody says that I'm not real, then I'm not here. So if I'm not here, then who am I? Well, I was Kristen Genzel, but then I know Leroy Genzel was just a Scandinavian Nazi fucking vampire. So, and he's the one who had me for 10,000 years making money off me. So he's the one who set all this up. So Genzel ain't the name. Although what's funny is that there's a meteor on the moon called Genzel. We've done this so many times. And there's also the whole peninsula between Africa and South America is Gough. Well, that's Gough. That's the remnant Mormon family that when Uncle Dan died, right before I activated, and I turned on the Missouri River for all you fucking assholes. Because I'll never do it again. Look how you treated me. And my whole family. I'm so fucking disgusted. I had to become the devil to free my own self. And then y'all called me the devil, but I'm your planet. I was just here saving y'all from them. Princess Diana, you can call me that too if you want. John Bonet, you can call me that too if you want. I can prove it. Coco, Ice-T's wife. A little bit of Carmen Electra. Lenny Kravitz cooked me for 1,000 years. I don't want to be him. What name are you going to give me? I don't know. But until it's done, there ain't no fucking energy for the red blood race. And I'm pulling the internet because you're using it to attack us. And you don't even know where the fuck you are. You want to fight for New Earth so bad, and then you want to kill it and go in a simulation because you want to go to your job. I'm sorry, there's no more jobs. There isn't. Steve Jobs is Ashton Kutcher. That'll blow your bonkers, right? Johnny Depp's Bill Gates. Don't be stupid.